Good afternoon. We talking about ourselves. We say that we are the experts of laser therapy, but I will also speak about. I will also speak about magnetic theory and other types of theory. So everybody needs a different type of therapy. That's what I emphasize, and that is our company culture at Human Medical, because everybody is an individual, everybody has a different degree of being impacted by diseases. And if you enter the Hungarian state-run medical system, healthcare system, typically you are not treated as an individual. It's the ideal solution would be to survey your condition and then find the best possible treatment and teach the client themselves how to treat themselves. But hey, that's ideology. Okay, let's talk about laser therapy and soft laser. It reduces inflammations. It stimulates the body's ability to heal itself. It affects the cells themselves. People often say that anything that's good for everything is not good for anything, but that's actually not true in the case of soft laser. Now, what does soft laser does to us? Mitochondria are basically the power plant of our cells, the powerhouse. They produce ATP. They use oxygen, and if you have an inflammation, then there is nitrogen monoxide bond being created, and the mitochondrium cannot receive enough oxygen, and the cell basically gets affected by an oxidative stress. If we use soft laser, basically we help the oxygen supply to the actual cells, and the cells are once again able to produce ATP production. And this is something that comes out of 60-year-old research from Hungarian researchers. Now, it helps, it's a biostimulant, it helps blood flow. We have an apparatus developed which you can insert in your nasal cavity in your nostril, and it helps, it treats your blood. It stimulates the body's self-healing ability, and this soft laser does not have any side effects. How is that possible? Well, it is basically using energy in a pure form, and after just a few treatments, it helps. You can combine it with other forms of therapy, because once again, it's light energy, and it can work together with alongside drug treatments and so on. You can also treat chronic diseases. Doctors usually say keep taking that medication until the end of your life. Luckily, this is not the situation for laser, but let's go into what laser does. Well, laser usually only stimulates unhealthy cells. It does not have much of an effect on healthy cells. That means you cannot overdose it, basically. It switches on your mitochondria. It helps the permeability of the cell membrane. It doesn't only heal the mitochondria, it also heals the cell membrane itself. This is a microscopic image of your blood 30 minutes before applying the treatment and 30 minutes after the treatment. This treatment basically helps prevent coagulation of the blood platelets, and that helps blood carry more oxygen, which helps a lot because it helps your immune system or throughout your body, your organism receives more oxygen where it needs it. Now, what does this have to do with CMT? We have research, but not enough, to be exact. People are researching this, but the Huntington disease is where we have experience. We had a specific patient who said, well, they tried using laser on the basis of international research, and they became healthy, basically. Once again, we treat the mitochondrium, and there is a strong link between improving that function and any of these diseases. It slows down the progression of the disease. It helps neuromuscular function. Of course, the quality of life is an important factor, and laser helps a lot in that department. This is a summary chart of what we use soft laser for. Most of these are motor systems, skin problems, ear problems, ulcers. We use it for dental issues. In terms of mobility issues, we can talk about degenerative problems. You can talk about arthritis, arthrosis, sports, contusions, distortions, ruptures, fractures, lesions, tendonitis, and so on. And of course, the words, pictures tell more than 1,000 words. Soft laser helps collagen. It helps remove scars post-operatively, and basically, even years after the operation, operative scars can be simply removed because the skin is basically replaced, and C-section scars, for example, can be made much lighter in color, so less visible. Now, we use safe laser technology. There are many soft laser technologies around the world, and you have to use goggles because that soft laser can damage your eyes. Safe laser is an exception because for physical reasons you might look into this soft laser, but it will not damage your retina or your eyes. This is the piece of equipment that we call Safe Laser 500 Infra. This is strong enough to treat spinal conditions. It's not hazardous to your vision, to your sight, to your eyes, to the health of your eyes. It's mobile, it's small. Some of our customers carry this in their backpack. They don't even leave it behind when they travel, and no side effects that would damage your health. And it can be combined with any other therapy. Let's switch to magnetic therapy. It also has a lot of impact on at the level of the cells. It helps the transmission of signals among cells. It helps the permeability of the cell wall, the cell membrane, helping the flow of ions. It improves the energy levels, improves your blood flow, reduces your inflammation. And of course, magnets have an effect on bone development after fractures. If it is powerful enough, it stimulates the development of natural, healthy, renewed bone tissue. It also improves your immune system. The body's own stress and anti-stress processes and self-healing processes get special support from magnetic treatment. Now, what's the relationship between magnetic therapy and CMT? It helps peripheral neural signal transmission, reduces inflammation, reduces the sense of tiredness, fatigue, improves mobility, and of course it's a therapy that you can successfully combine with other therapies. We have Metatron, which is it's an Italian medical device, best for the motor system, helping micro blood flow at the micro level. We also have a urological device that works pretty much as an accessory to your underwear, working at a low frequency. And basically it is strong enough to help bone development. It's quite powerful. Some technical parameters, just for you to see it if you want to look into any magnetic equipment. And also you should always check both the technological specifications, the power, as well as what equipment has or does not have official medical approval certification. And our larger equipment has 67 different built-in programs, settings concerning the frequency, the various stages of the treatment, and so on. You can see all our equipment on that desk. And switching to ultrasound therapy, which is the third type of therapy. Now, ultrasound is something that the medical profession has been using for a long time in hospitals. We have an ultrasound piece of equipment that is ultrasound based, but you can hand it out to the patients. And they can use it at home. It has a thermic effect. It heats the body. It gives the body a massage at the cell level with a similar efficiency as magnetic or soft laser treatment. It helps the system get rid of metabolic waste. It helps fibroblast activity. It helps improve the natural metabolism of the body. It helps resolve spasmic situations, helps soft tissue health, heal. It helps break down excessive fat in the system. We're talking about quite high frequencies, but it's not a continuous effect. It's a pulsating technology, so it's not hazardous. So eventually, in a nutshell, you have to combine various types of therapy. If somebody tries to sell you one piece of equipment and they say this is the best for everything, that's probably a scam. Some people react to one system better than to others. We have 3 different types of technologies that support one another in everyone. Each has its own advantage. In some regards, they might be better than the others. So you have to try combined therapy to find out what works best for the specific patient. We can reduce pain. We can improve muscular function. We can slow down progression and help quality of life improve. But of course, we need further research because who knows, laser therapy might just prove to be the best all-around solution. We have patients who, for example, had Hashimoto syndrome, and they just picked up, they read research and picked up a piece of equipment and started treating themselves and are just fine. So we still have a lot of research to do. And this is our team. It's 4 people. We're located in Budapest, Népszínház utca. And with that, I would like to express my gratitude for all of you listening to me.
Köszönjük szépen. Van-e valakinek kérdése?
Thank you. Any questions to the speaker?
Nekem csak az lenne a kérdésem, hogy a lézerterápiánál volt, hogy
Laser therapy, you mentioned that it helps remove scars from the surface. How deep can that go? Because it has been mentioned in previous presentations that scarring within the muscle tissue deep down in the muscle might actually cause contractions. Do you have a soft laser solution for removing those scars? Yeah, that's something that I skipped because I didn't have time. The 500 piece of equipment reaches 8 centimeters into the tissue, and more powerful machines go as deep as 12 to 15 centimeters. Some of the equipment has been tested on animal models, joints of meat basically, and it can completely go through the entire skull if that's your setting and power level. Ultrasound helps a lot in the myelophysts, in the bit when your muscle is too tightly connected, adhered to your ligaments or fascia.